Mitosis is the division of the cell nucleus. In prophase, the genetic material in the nucleus condenses and the chromosomes become visible. Spindle fibers also start to form. Next is metaphase. The centromeres of the chromosomes come together and line up across the center of the cell. During anaphase, the chromosomes separate and move along the spindle fibers to the opposite ends of the cell. In one of the last phases, telophase, the chromosomes begin to spread out. Cytokinesis completes the process of cell division by splitting one cell into two. It is the division of the cytoplasm and is different in animal and plant cells. Meiosis is two consecutive nuclear divisions, and DNA is not duplicated between these divisions. At the end, 4 haploid nuclei are formed. In meiosis 1, each homologue in the cell pairs with its partner, and then the partners separate. The first phase of meiosis 1 is prophase 1. In this phase, each chromosome pairs with its homologue, and from there the homologues swap segments or cross over. Each chromosome then becomes attached to the newly forming spindle fibers. Metaphase 1 is when the chromosomes are pushed or pulled into the middle of the cell. The sister chromatids of one of the homologues moves towards one of the poles, while the other moves towards the opposing pole. The spindle fiber is now fully formed as well. In anaphase 1, the chromosomes break away from each other while the sister chromatids remain attached. In the last phase of meiosis 1, telophase 1, the chromosomes arrive at the opposing poles. The cytoplasm divides, and meiosis 1 is now completed, and there is 2 haploid cells. In meiosis 2, the 2 sister chromatids of the duplicated chromosomes are separated from each other. The first phase of meiosis 2 is prophase 2. In this phase, the microtubules attach to the chromosomes, and the proteins provide the movement of the chromosomes to the spindle fiber's equator. Next is metaphase 2. All of the chromosomes line up at the spindle equator, which is midway between the poles in this phase. In anaphase 2, the sister chromatids separate and become independent chromosomes. Also, the proteins interact with the microtubules to help move the chromosomes to the opposite poles. The last phase of meiosis 2 is telophase 2. In this phase, the chromosomes arrive at the opposite sides of the cell. A nucleus forms around the sets of chromosomes, and the cytoplasm divides. At the end of telophase 2, there is 4 haploid cells.